What's up with it? You watching the Big Bomber TV. And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Viral Vision. And the title is Papoose cries after Claressa Shields reveals she is dating Remy Ma. Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. Pap did say Remy had some girl over the house, you know what I mean? They was locked down in that room for a few days. So yeah, man, they said Remy then backtracked and went and knocked down Claressa herself. Yeah, man, I think that's a crazy allegation right there, man. Be honest, man, I really don't believe it. But yeah, man, we gonna see what they talking about. You never know, you feel me? But yeah, man, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
You know, I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Everybody who know me, y'all know my style.
So I think it's not about the problem, it's about how you handle the problem. And I think I handled it very well. And everything trends for a minute and then it goes away.
It always goes away.
I've been waiting, like, yo, get the fuck out the crib. Like, go ahead, bro. I've been waiting. I'm happy. I was like, ooh, got him.
Claressa Shields was enjoying her own movie premiere just 24 hours ago, and now the internet is pulling her into some uncalled for relationship drama. Additionally, it is no longer just about boxing. Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa's own ex are publicly criticizing her. This is what transpired. Claressa was shared on Papoose's Instagram with this haphazard artistic comment. If the path is beautiful, let's not ask where it leads. Cute, right? Except somebody immediately jumped into the comments like, all she needed was someone like you to bring out her feminine side. Now, that might sound like a compliment, but y'all already know people don't leave comments like that unless they're trying to hint at something.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. She did look a little rough sometimes though before she got with Pat. I think she definitely been stepping up her appearance and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, man, I think she probably just didn't care like that. She definitely got some pictures out there when she was looking a little rough sometimes. You know what I mean?
And Tony Richardson, Claressa's ex-fiance, made an appearance with his own dubious little Facebook post before fans had a chance to fully analyze what it meant. What about the timing? Too convenient, because Claressa may have been concealing far more about her personal life than people realized if Tony's jokes are to be believed. This is where things become really messy. Under the alias Tony Rich, Tony chose to make fun of the circumstance on Facebook. Do not you all be on my peanut and laughing emojis when I attack Remy Ma, he wrote on social media. When no one even shouted your name, why are you inserting yourself? It did not just sit there though, you know. People were devouring that post, which received hundreds of shares and nearly 1,000 comments in a matter of hours. Claressa herself then got in the comments, saying things like, all with the heart emoji? Indeed. Amid all of this turmoil, the woman reacted to her ex's clumsy little joke. Fans were now gripping their phones as if to ask, because what does it say when you are out here smiling at your ex's dodgy remarks about his wife while ostensibly cozying up to your papoose? Everyone was watching, and the timing was simply too good. Everyone is now wondering if Claressa has truly moved on from Tony, or is something still there? Imagine what we do not see if this is what she is doing in public. Let us go back a bit before we even discuss what Papa is doing right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. She was looking rough when she was with dude, man. So I don't think she was putting extra on her appearance for dude. Seemed like she really getting her style together now. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. At first though, Claressa ain't had no style, man. So Pat might have a little influence on that style a little bit. You know, New York is like the mecca of style. You know, they always got everything first just because of the location. You feel me? New York being like a swaggy place, and Pat being from New York, makes sense that the swag rubbing off on her, you know what I mean?
Claressa forgot about Tony Richardson because he was more than simply a passing acquaintance. This dude was locked in, sorry. They went public towards the end of 2020. With the comment, my partner loves me, she was showing off a complete diamond rock on her finger by 2022. A fiance's remark, OMG.
When they drop it on the couple of Maserati, paying for while such a fucking doggy, nigga. Standing at a table full of bottles.
Yes, she was not merely referring to him as babe, she was shouting to everyone that she was engaged. What about that ring? It was not merely for amusement. A few months later, she is sharing photos of their anniversary and grinning at Tony as if he were her true love.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Just look at that picture right there, man. She was looking a little rough sometimes. You know what I mean? For real, though. I don't think she put like no makeup on or something. I don't know, man.
Then, in 2024, they appear to be still operating. Tony is seen in the pictures physically taking a handful of Claressa's peaches as she celebrates New Year's with him while wearing a mini dress. My fiance and I will bring it in another year. Be kind to us in 2024. You cannot post that and act like it was not that deep, girl. By May of the same year, she was proclaiming that they had recently sold their first property together, as if that was not enough. It is not situationship conduct, you know. That is creating a whole new behavior for the future. For fans who had witnessed all of this, it was hilarious to watch Claressa appear with Papoose immediately after, and then laugh at Tony's clumsy Facebook posts. Due to the timing being far too near for comfort, people want to know when she ended her relationship with Tony. Did Papoose's relationship begin while she was still legally engaged? The internet is giving you a lot of side-eye because of this. They believe that Claressa switched from fiancé to Papoose without really pausing in between, rather than having moved on. The ex is now obviously feeling brave enough to harass the wife of her new partner, which simply gives the impression that there is still work to be done between the two.
I ain't gonna lie, they be pushing stuff, man. Talk about if they legally engaged, like, man, you gonna sign paperwork when you get engaged or something. If so, I didn't know that.
Papoose, who appears to be the most unconcerned man on the planet, enters the picture at this point, or perhaps the most ignorant, because Papoose is showcasing Claressa on his Instagram as if he had just won the heavyweight title while her ex is out there taking shots. Let us not inquire about the caption's destination if the path is beautiful, adorable, really. However, fans ask, Papoose, are you even aware of what is happening around you? Remy Ma, meantime, is not remaining silent. She's been making fun of both of them rather than taking it easy. Recall that this woman essentially stated that Claressa is not killing anyone, just as Papoose was reportedly not killing her either. Yes, Remy visited, and the receipts are available online. Imagine this, Remy surfacing online with a deep cutting shade, Claressa continuing to laugh at her ex's jokes, and Papoose attempting to gently introduce her on his page. Fans are no longer even sure who to trust. However, it is evident that Pap appears to be attempting to demonstrate that he has moved on, even while the women in his life are making fun of him constantly.
She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do.
Furthermore, Papoose
I ain't gonna lie, man. Honestly, though, man, I just seen Papoose doing like an interview, man, and he's saying like Claressa the best thing ever happened to him. You know what I mean? So I think if he didn't let the Remy situation break him, I think he probably still being a good dude. You know what I mean? But yeah, personally, though, when he got dogged out like that, I don't think you'll want to repeat the same cycle that you did with the last one. You know what I'm saying? Like pitting him on them pedestals and stuff like that, man. Pap definitely had Remy on the pedestal, man. And the way she dogged him out, man, it wasn't a good look, man, for real.
Who's quiet is not helping. Let us face it. He has not explained the true nature of Claressa's situation. Does she actually date him? Was the caption on Instagram a tacit affirmation, or is he merely making fun of Remy? Given the current state of this triangle, Claressa appears to be torn between the man who is still legally bound to his wife and the ex with whom she was planning to start a new life. Because of this, many people believe that Pap may have chosen the wrong battle this time. Remy is standing in the center as if the plot is about him, and Claressa's history is not even entirely behind her. It is not, spoiler alert, now. By now, it was no longer about Papoose, and instead became a full-fledged confrontation between Remy and Claressa, because Claressa leaned directly into the shade rather than allowing it to slide off her back. Claressa shields verses. Real Remy Ma February 2nd was even tweeted by her, "Crash out and get behind you," whooped. She later removed it, but not before the internet took a screenshot of it and shared it around.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Papoose could have just knocked her down, man. It ain't uncommon for somebody to get their partner took while they still in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of cold, but it be like that sometimes. Like for real, though. If you one of them ones, man, you might be able to knock something down that's tied up. You know what I'm saying? She might have to cut him off or something. I ain't gonna lie, I done definitely took a few dudes' girlfriends. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's kind of cold, but sometimes it really work like that. You know what I mean?
It could not have come at a more hectic time, gentlemen. Claressa essentially challenged Remy to a celebrity boxing battle after the two had previously been making fun of each other's alleged lack of knockouts. Hold on, fans asked. Is this a Papoose feud? Or are these two truly prepared to make physical contact?
Just win.
Now, when are you knocking Remy Ma out?
Yeah.
Y'all know I had to bring that up, okay? Because the girls was tussling over the internet. I didn't know if she was gonna get knocked out. I was scared. Oh, shit.
The internet is not a real place to be. Listen, I woke up that morning just to shop with everybody else. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
What's going on? I'm like, I want to promote the movie. What is this?
But honestly, it did also promote the movie because people was like, damn.
Yeah.
So
now
what's
I gotta go see who this girl is.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, they say all publicity is good publicity, but baby, the internet is not a real.
How is it handling and dealing with all that new, and not really new, but just even more popularity?
Yeah. You know what? I had to tell myself, like, this comes with the territory. You talking about being Beyonce, baby girl, and you're in boxing. It's like Beyonce get way more stuff than this, So I think it's not about the problem, it's about how you handle the problem, and I think I handled it very well.
Then Claressa stepped up her efforts on Instagram, sharing a picture of herself grinning and saying, "Outdoors on these New York streets? Give me a call." Yes, that was not subtle at all. She seemed to be telling the world that she was in her backyard and ready for a smoke, which everyone saw as her teasing Remy. And let us face it, messy girl-on-girl feuds like this are what the internet is all about. Easy the block captain now chose to weigh in, as if the situation was not already chaotic enough. Yes, the combat rapper who has been associated with Remy since the previous year. He concluded that it was time for him to take off as well. He got on the internet and essentially begged Papoose to unblock him, bringing up the whole claim that Pap had knocked him out. Easy claims that Papoose never touched him. In actuality, Papoose has been aware of his brief relationship with Remy for the past 2 years. Excuse me? Are you implying that Papoose has been allowing things to unfold behind the scenes while continuing to attempt to showcase Claressa on his Instagram as a prize? It is embarrassing. Supporters quickly pointed out that Pap was starting to resemble the fairy tale clown more than the king of New York.
Tommy said, "Yo, I ain't knocked the nigga out because I shook his, because my wife. I knocked the nigga out because he shook my hand. Then fuck my wife. You sound like a pussy. Here's the thing, nigga. I ain't know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And if you want to keep it a bean, if you want to tell the real story, my nigga, I was on the whole opposite side from you, and I was just like, yo, I don't want to meet nigga. You came up to me and told me you was a fan of mine, nigga. That's the real story. And that's why you was mad."
Now that's crazy to think about it. I was saying dudes knocking dudes' girlfriends and stuff like that. Yeah, man. He's in the block captain, basically not Papoose's wife, man, for real. So yeah, man, things be messed up sometimes, but sometimes it be like that for real.
He's a up. So you know when a really up and he loses his jaw, and she really a good jaw, and you really lose it, and the next guy, and you don't feel like the next nigga should hang your jaw. Then niggas start acting. I'm happy for the nigga. Boom.
Naturally, Remy did not keep quiet either. In a subtle way, she made Pap appear even weaker by denying that Pap ever knocked Easy out, because his wife and her supposed sidekick are now essentially working together to discredit him. Let us face it, everyone in this mess is taking a huge hit from Pap's entire image, because Pap appears to be the one who is unaware that he is the target of jokes, while Remy is out there making jokes, and Claressa is grinning as if life were sweet. Keep in mind that this is the same Pap who was once hailed as a husband's goal. They adored the way he restrained Remy when she was imprisoned, didn't they? He is currently being ridiculed on the internet for appearing to be the rebound lover who is unable to steer the conversation in his own relationship. That is a crazy drop-off. The worst part is that the ladies in Pap's life always outdo him when he attempts to act like he has moved on. He is publicly made fun of by Remy, ignored by Claressa, and even trolled by her ex.
I am live as we speak. When I type things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly, and tell your lies.
Wow.
Don't type your lies. Tell them. Speak. While people talking to you, you read the comments, you can't keep up with them if you do that, right? I'll wait. I was just trying to get back with you yesterday.
You just said, but then you don't even deal with this lame no more.
Get back with what? I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What?
Man, this gotta be fake.
Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross.
The absurd thing is that Pap has not even made many direct statements. He is not defending Claressa. He is not clearing the air. Nothing. Silence can be effective at times, but in this instance, it only serves to weaken him. Furthermore, you could not have written this disaster any better. Claressa is projecting an unconcerned queen aura. Remy is behaving as though she still has Pap smitten. And Pap is positioned in the center, looking like the guy whom everyone is making fun of. However, no one is currently able to respond to this question. Is Pap the true focus of Claressa, or is she keeping her private life hidden and merely allowing him to be the face? It seems like we do not even know.
Man, that's a fool with it, man. Yeah, man, that's the results of being a no nuts in the relationship. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be a big dog in the house. You know what I'm saying? Dragging your nuts through that mud. You feel me? For real though, man. Yeah, man, it ain't nothing wrong with being supportive, man. You supposed to be supportive with your girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she gotta show you that same support back though, man. You know what I'm saying? On the same level though. You feel me? For real though. That's a real relationship, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie, when you get to the point of just being like a push around, too damn nice, you know what I'm saying? That's when you become a no nuts, man. You don't wanna be no nuts, man. And yeah, man, you don't wanna be no nuts, man, because that's where you start losing respect. You feel me? For real though. And when you let yourself be a push around, man, that's when it get funny. You become a joke, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you gotta match energies, man. For real though. If they ain't supporting you like that, man, you can't support them like that. You feel me? For real though, man. Yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. You watching a Big Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time. All right.